That's like right out of fucking Larry's House. No, I was gonna say Larry's House of Frankenstein.
Yeah, could have been.
Just the comical value of it all.
I thought you better looks.
Nah. Fuck. No, I would be the silhouetted fucking when it was all silhouetted and the fucking dancing was going on with Wolfman and the Fat Igor. That would be me.
Fat Igor.
Yeah. So how are you, my brother?
Well, since I seen you yesterday, pretty much the same.
Yeah. Seeing that I've seen you more than I've seen anybody in the last week. So we had a show last Tuesday. We recorded on Thursday.
Okay, on Thursday.
Saw you on Sunday.
Saw you on Sunday, and here we
Here we are today.
Thank God there's a break.
Yeah, fuck. You're getting uglier and uglier.
Yeah.
Me? You know what happened this morning?
No.
I looked in the mirror and I got better looking.
Each day.
Each day.
Bet you think it'll happen tomorrow, too.
Better. Let's see if fucking Pat's here today. Whenever you're ready, Pat, you can show on up.
But also, too, we were recording. We got a new song coming out.
Yep.
That's it's our show. We're playing our fucking crappy little band so you can all fuck yourselves. We got another song coming out. Like it or hate it, we don't care. Just like it, fool the algorithms or something. Make us internet famous.
Yeah.
We deserve it.
Yeah, that's what I was looking for a better word, but
For what?
for we deserve it. But
How
how about this?
I've got pulled
You deserve it. I'm entitled to it.
There you go.
That's all I gotta say about that. We haven't done in a while. We haven't been part on the fucking this one.
What's that? Facebook.
Oh yeah, you know what else happened?
No.
We were 100% blocked and banned last week
From where?
from the whole video. And it was due to. Oh no, last week was good. It was 2 weeks ago. We showed Be Cruel to Your School.
Oh yeah.
And it just fucking flat out said, no, you are not allowed.
What did you take it down off?
I forgot to put on the thing.
That you didn't own the
I
music.
didn't own the music.
Oh, so YouTube shut it down.
YouTube shut it right the fuck down. And I was just like, oh man, I was just like, what the fuck? I forgot. That was my bad. So,
whatever.
yeah, at the same time, I'm like, fuck, what?
Does it really matter? Really doesn't matter.
No, but at the same time,
Some people might be lonely without this show, and for you people, I feel sorry for.
Here, now we're going live there. My thing was that is that I hope that it's not an algorithm AI thing and that somebody had to watch it and make the decision on this thing. So for those of you just tuning in on the face page,
Which is me too. I kind of got lost here.
I just hope that somebody had to watch us to ban us. That it's not based on algorithms and
we're live.
that it's not based on the algorithms and it's not based on AI or something like that. It probably is.
Oh, yeah, of course it is.
But deep down inside,
I see what you're saying.
I want to believe
that
somebody at NASA had to, in this big room with a bunch of people watching shit,
and sit there
had to sit there and watch
this crap.
Yeah.
That's what they get paid to do.
Yeah. Just like how there was way back in the 80s with the PMRC. I shouldn't even be bringing this up because it was fucking Twisted Sister that fucking blocked us.
Was it?
Well, Be Cruel to Your School.
No, they sold their rights to their music.
Oh, okay, but I'm just saying it was because of that song by Twisted Sister.
Probably the record company,
Yeah,
or Alice's fucking people.
No, we've done some Alice Cooper before, and it's been all right. But back in the days of the PMRC, there was no algorithms. There was no AI.
No, they had to watch it.
Somebody had to listen to Twisted Sister, Stay Hungry. Somebody had to listen to Slayer's Rain and Blood. Somebody had to listen to Slayer's.
Well, and when they wouldn't be listening to just one of them,
No, but they would have to be
they'd
listening.
listen to all of them.
They would have to listen to the whole album. Somebody
Well,
who's
that's
not into metal would have to listen to Sons of Heaven, the song Sons of Heaven.
Okay, so the Star itself to have it. Let's say that's the one they gotta listen to, but they can't just listen to that. They gotta go back to Raining Blood. Then they gotta go back to Show No Mercy. They gotta listen to the whole fucking catalog.
They gotta listen to every song off of every album
Of
just
that
to put that little label on there, may contain,
Yeah. No,
No.
it does contain.
or
No.
does contain.
No, that was just fucking
Explicit lyrics inside.
explicit lyrics. Yeah, it was those fucking a square thing on the
Little
bottom.
on the bottom. Because
Which always-
I remember even then, as a younger atrocious, looking for those copies that didn't have it. Even though I'm not gonna be a collector and just leave it unopened. No, I'm gonna fucking listen to it.
Yeah.
I listened to it. I admit it. But
But that also too made you want to fucking. It made the hunting a lot easier.
oh, it did.
If you want to find something good, you want to try something new. You got. When I first discovered Kiss, I started A and went down the fucking line until I hit the story. But yeah, that was pretty cool. Then
Yeah, and I don't know what this one means.
what one?
Too low of something. Looks technical, so I closed it.
Just like when your car starts making noise, turn
On
up
the radio. Yeah. I'm gonna bring it just because of the fact that we brought it up.
I'm gonna play something just to spite the record company. Give the big record company Sony a big fuck you.
Yeah, we will be doing that too.
You know it's Sony that did it.
It was a huge when we did like when we first started the shit, and in our first show, Sony came after us
Because we had that TV in the back. We were playing fucking music videos.
Yeah, we had a TV in the background.
Now we have some fucking guitars, and now we have a new member to the family called a fucking hi-hat.
Yeah. Go! Right here. So right in the beginning, first song of the album, Sons of Heaven, second verse, Bastard sons begot your cunting daughters. And so I was like,
You know where they possibly got that from? The Exorcist.
yeah,
That was a line in The Exorcist.
but still,
Just like that Wednesday song, Your Mother Sucks Cocks in Hell. That was a line from
The Exorcist, yes.
They just made it a whole fucking song. I thought that looks like fun.
Yeah, no, that is a fun thing. Oh, somebody's watching on, oh, it's you.
Yeah, just me.
You watching there. Yeah, no.
Boosting the ratings.
Did you listen to
New Alice, no.
New Alice?
No.
I'm gonna pull up a couple.
I feel bad. I totally should, but I'm still fucking like glued to that Wednesday album. I think it's fucking great.
I'm gonna bring up a couple things that you won't even like want to talk about. So apparently, this is 30 years of Lollapalooza '95. I don't know why. I just all of a sudden it came up on a thing to read about that it was that from a thing that was supposed to be a retirement. Nobody ever retires in show business.
No, they do when they die. Actually, no, they don't.
They don't. They don't even
They
retire.
become famous. They become famous.
They become famous. Yeah, it's funny because on the weekend we talked about it. I said, yeah, no, I've talked to a couple of the younger guys, and I said, yeah, I got to see Nirvana play with Mudhoney one time, and big tall Indian guy was like, I'll go see him next time. I'll go see them next time.
Yeah, you don't do that, man. I fucking learned that with the Ramones.
Yeah, no, and that's the one that I missed in 19. And it was at the Commodore of all places, and I missed it. 90. I want to say 90.
I want to say 4.
I'm going to say 94. 94 was this magical year for me and Nick. And this is when it started with the whole, if you ask Aaron, 99% of the time he's going to say yes. And he was like, want to go to a show this week? I was like, okay. I saw so many shows that summer. Like me and Nick were at shows on Friday and Saturday night for the whole summer of '94, and it was unreal. He just like I remember like before taxing, right? He'd call me up, hey, Operation's got a new band. They're called Rancid. We're gonna go see them. I was like, okay,
yep,
whatever. We go down and then we see them play, and you know we saw so many bands. Hey, we're gonna go see the Real Mackenzie. So okay, we're gonna go see this band I've been hearing about. They're called the Fiends. I was like, all right.
The Fiends. Fuck, I remember the Fiends. And the Hansons.
And the Hansons.
The Hansons.
Yeah. Oh, it was funny because we brought that story up on the weekend. When we went to go see the Hansons in 1994.
That's when the Bare Naked Ladies sat down.
The Bare Naked Ladies sat down with us. And they were all talking to me and stuff because I had Hanson brother glasses on and they thought I was one of the Hansons. I got the story later from the Romulan. And so we're there talking to the singer that got kicked out and the drummer.
The cokehead and the drummer.
Yeah, the cokehead and the drummer. And we're talking with them. And we're like for a half hour, we're sitting there, we're talking music, we're talking Vancouver, they're from Toronto, and we're like
they even bought around.
Yeah, they even bought us around too. That was fucking awesome. And yeah, that's right. I totally forgot about that. Like, what are you drinking? What are you drinking? Yeah, it's like, and then all of a sudden I was like, you gotta come over for a barbecue tomorrow. And they're like, wait a second. Who the hell are you?
That was just like fucking. I go with that fucking stripper, that fucking redhead.
That was almost the same year, I think.
Was it the same
No,
year?
that would have been 95.
That
was 95 because we started going to see the roller hockey.
Right.
It was cheap. We'd go check we'd go watch this game.
We'd go
High
watch
scoring.
The cheerleaders, and then we go watch the strippers.
Nothing will ever beat the fucking All-Star game, though. I have a lot of huge moments in time, but that's like when I die, that's going to be like, there's going to be a list. There's going to be a video playing. That's going to be like, do the top 10 or whatever. That's in the top 5.
Well, you got to tell the story.
Well, there we are.
Because the one person watching us, me,
that's you,
kind of forgot what the story was.
Roller hockey was done in quarters. So therefore, there was a halftime.
Okay, not that dumb. I remember roller hockey.
Yeah, so they didn't do it in
Vancouver
periods.
Voodoo.
The Vancouver Voodoo. They didn't do it in periods. They did it in quarters. So therefore, there was a halftime. These dancers come out, very well sculpted dancers. We sat by the penalty box during the All-Star game.
And they looked like they ate very little.
Yeah, didn't eat much. They looked like they were vegetarians, but they sure liked the bone.
And they could float.
And they could float. All of a sudden, so there we are, row 3 at this game, because we're right next to that was right when that game that we're right next to the All-Star game at the penalty box. So there we are. We're sitting there. These girls come out, and they're facing away from us. And their dance routine is going to start off with them bending over. There is a, what would you call it? A miscue of sorts. The music doesn't start. So they're stuck in this bent over position, waiting for the music to start. And it's like quiet in the Pacific Coliseum. 16,000 people.
And you were that one fucking.
And
you
it's
were
like,
that one little fucking voice that you hear.
and I just stand up, and it was from a commercial that was hot at the time.
It's kind of a funny way to put it, but okay.
This commercial was big at the time. And I just stand up and I yell at the top of my lungs, thank you, Mr. Chic. And then everybody starts laughing, and the girls are laughing. and then then the music didn't start.
That was good.
And then so when the music doesn't start, you stood up and you said, I love you.
Did I?
Yes.
Wow.
And then another dude on the other side says, I love you more.
I must have been drunk. I guess we did drink.
Oh, yeah. No, we probably were. But the funny thing is, and you took a bow to him because of what he said.
Did I?
Yes. You're like, I got to give it to him. He won up to me.
Damn, I wish we had cameras. I sound like I'm pretty fucking fun.
Yeah, no, it was awesome. That's gonna be in the top 5 of moments that I've had in my life.
Yeah, nothing will beat that one fucking time. We went to China fucking beat.
That's number 1.
Me, you, and Ben, and we fucking walked in there. And we went and got drinks, I think. I went and got a drink, and I guess Ben maybe ordered from the day or whatever. Well, we kind of walked in, got carded, walked in. We went to the bar. Then we turned around. All 3 of us went to the bar. We turned around and walked away. And then we found we found a little table. You put your fucking drink down, and then me and Ben were talking, and me and Ben were talking, and me and Ben were talking. Then Ben says, "Where'd Craig Blunt go?" Oh fuck! I don't fucking know. Oh, hey, the fuck is that down there? And here's fucking Craig Blunt during Cotton Eye Joe doing some fucking Russian fucking dance in the middle of the fucking thing. People are coming in trying to join him. He pushes them back out. He's fucking doing this fucking Russian. Everybody starts fucking clapping. He's doing it to Cotton Eye. Holy fuck.
The fact that it was the 80s dance with the guy in the middle and the circle around them.
And they were all clapping.
And they're all clapping.
It was pretty in pink. It was some cheesy fucking 80s fucking movie.
It was that. I'm going to say that's going to be. I'm going to have a 1A, 1B on my list of things that I've done in my life.
That one was good.
You know what 1B is?
No, it's 1B.
At fucking Jaboki's. When the hot waitress came up and offered us shots.
Oh, yeah. Oh, that one. Oh, yeah. You want a blowjob? Yes! No, I mean the drink.
No, she didn't even say that. She just put the fucking shot down.
Oh, did she? I thought she said I meant the drink, and you're like, oh.
You've always told it good. You're like the look of disappointment in his face.
It's like when a kid fucking goes to Christmas, opens up, he's got a nice box of his favorite fucking toy, opens it up, and it's empty. It's exactly what it was. It's like someone fucking shot your dog or something. I mean, you were upset.
That was a good one. That's gonna be like my 1A, 1B.
Yeah, that was pretty good. You were so upset. I mean, I thought I was fucking gonna cry.
If I didn't, I don't know about it. Like,
and then you probably would have got some.
I would have got something.
No, you're so sensitive.
Best show ever.
It is the best show ever. This unscripted.
Unscripted, unchoreographed.
See, this is what I envision. You just fucking sit back and you fucking drink and be fucking stoned, and then you fucking do what we always do and just babble.
Yeah. Oh, it did go on tour. I didn't think it did.
What's that?
So Lollapalooza started in 1991. As we get back to the original subject,
Okay.
I remember we had our alternative friends that were in the outer circle, as from the inner
skaters.
the inner circle that we had on that was there on
They're the rockers.
on Sunday. We had the inner circle. The outer circle would have consisted of, not to mention any names, Kathleen, Diane, Tara.
Yeah, well, we were the original 5.
Yeah.
And everybody started hanging out with us.
And then so it was Jane's Addiction, who was calling it quits after like 2 albums or some bullshit, maybe 3. Susie and the Banshee, Living Color, 9 Inch Nails, Ice-T and Body Count, Butthole Surfers, Rollins Band, Violent Femmes, Fishbone, and then there was a side stage of a couple bullshit. And that's when they used to have the fucking freaks.
Yeah, the Jim Rose Circus Sideshow.
The Jim Rose Circus Sideshow.
I remember the Jim Rose Circus Sideshow.
But we're talking 95.
Because that guy who had himself all tattooed up, fucking, he was on
There was like Lifto.
The Amazing Mr. Lifto lifted shit with his balls and shit.
Yeah, he had piercings all over his balls or himself, and he would pick stuff up with his nipples, with his balls, and
Dick and
yeah, just everything was pierced, and he picked stuff up. Where are we here?
That'd be amazing.
So we're at 30 years of 95. Here we go.
If we had a crucial third person here, they could be looking all this shit up.
Yeah.
Where is the Amazing Mr. Lifto today?
He's gotta be dead. You do that.
Chat GPT will tell us what our lives will come to.
So 95.
Oh, now you fucked it up.
So sorry. 95 was Sonic Youth, Hole, Cypress Hill, Pavement, Sinead O'Connor.
Who the fuck is Pavement?
They were 90s alternative type bullshit.
Maybe Kurt Cobain still landed on Pavement.
That is my number 3. If those other 2 are in 1 and 2, me busting through your door like Kramer and saying on a day like this where it's fucking the sun is shining and just bursting through the door and just saying it's another beautiful day without Kurt Cobain.
That's because you only did that because that fucking dude was always there.
No, that was just me. That's the day that started it, and it just became a catchphrase.
You fucking drive us nuts, and you always picked on them for liking fucking. You always picked on you for liking fucking their shit. So you made it.
Yeah, I went and saw them. It was a little bit of a catch-22.
Right? I get what it was. It was the fact that you're trying to get on his fucking nerves.
It's what I do.
That's what I get it. That's what happens. And I fucking go make fun of fucking someone listening to Kiss them and fucking hurt their fucking feelings.
Oh fuck yeah.
We're dudes, man. Any fucking weakness, especially fucking friends, you don't show your fucking weaknesses.
Oh fuck no.
They'll be used against you.
Holy shit.
Fuck
I
that.
will use those against you in a court of law.
Fucking court of law, court of public opinion, and everything fucking else in between.
I told Mrs. Heron about when we almost hit that guy in the bike and I threatened to beat him with his own bike.
Yeah.
I will beat you with your own bike.
Fuck the retard.
So the main stage was Sonic Youth, Hole, Cypress Hill, Pavement, Sinead O'Connor, Elastica, Superchunk, Moby, Beck, Jesus Litter, and the Mighty Mighty Boss Tones. And we're celebrating this fucking B stage? Or B class?
It wasn't really any good shit.
Seriously?
90s music.
Other than, because we're going to go with you as the example of what, because you're not really connected, of the people that just know the hits. Other than Loser, Name a Beck song.
Yeah, I can.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, exactly. And then the side stage was Coolio was the biggest one. I'm not going to even go through this whole list. Moby was on the main stage and on the second stage. Fuck, that guy had nothing better to do with his time that weekend.
Apparently not.
Same with Superchunk. I saw that name on this. So they had people having to play twice because they didn't have enough people. The side stage had more people playing than the fucking main. Oh, that was because it was like dates. I see. So you got to play the side stage and the main stage. Yeah, Porno for Pyros.
Basically Jane's Addiction.
Basically Jane's Addiction. It just didn't have Dave Navarro. Yeah, like it was just the side stage was just a whole bunch of other people that a lot of these I've never even heard of. And they went nowhere. Oh, Redman, he was a rapper. I've heard of him.
Yeah.
I can't remember what he did.
Neither do I.
But he did it, and he did it well.
I think he's Canadian.
Maybe.
Uh-oh.
We don't have nothing.
We got nothing for you today. You got to bear with us.
Yeah.
You know, if you get bored, you can always throw in a chat or something. We don't like doing this all ourselves.
Yeah, nobody's over here. It's just that I saw a whole bunch of people online. And I was like, you know what? Maybe they'll want to say something. Maybe they won't.
Yeah, but maybe they won't. Pricks. But we'd see them there in the comments. Pricks, but we like you. We like y'all. You know, if we didn't like you, we wouldn't call you pricks.
Yeah, exactly.
Right, fucker?
You betcha.
I remember when we were going to that fucking pub.
Just a second.
You gonna hear through? Uh-oh.
It's getting dark in here. Sun went down.
Mood lighting.
Remember we went to that pub?
Yeah, I went to the pub up there. And there's
I'm assuming cultists.
Cultist Lake, yeah. And that fucking one guy, the big tall fucking dude.
Scott.
Okay, yeah, Scott. And this is like the second or third time we went, and we walked in, and he said, "Oh, look, there's Scott." And we went over and we sat down, and he's like, and he sticks, and he's, "Oh, hey, how you doing?" I said, "Hey, fucker, how are you?" I said, "Hey, fucker," and then he looked at you and he said, "Does he not like me?" And you said, "No, it's a good thing if he calls you fucker."
Yeah, it's a good thing. See, I had an experience like this with the 9 to 5, and there was this kid that he wasn't really a kid; he's in his mid-20s, late 20s, but he was just starting off, and I would call him Skippy. And somebody said to him, like, "Don't you mind him calling you Skippy?" And he's like, "No, he's giving me a nickname. It means I'm part of the gang." And this other guy pipes in, and he's like, "No, it doesn't. If Aaron's calling you by a nickname, it's because he hasn't taken the time to actually learn your name." And he's like, "Oh," he's like, "Yeah, you got to earn your name with him."
So quiet up there. We might as well play music. I don't know why it should be taken off. We
So-
did by watching.
Oh, you know what? We did have something. We got this.
Oh, we got something. Da da da.
We got this.
There we
Oh,
go.
wait, no, we can't do that yet.
Why?
Because we got to do it this way.
We do own rights to that fucking music.
Yeah, and I do own the rights to this.
I'm fucking saying it to Sony right now. You better not take it off. We own the fucking rights to this. You'll have a fucking lawsuit coming up your ass if you take it down.
And we're going to have something for that afterwards. Did I share it? Yes, I did. Oh, wait. No. Changing media. Oh, yeah, there it is. Okay,
Alright.
yeah, we're good to go.
We're working on this. So we need the Crucial 13.
Wood chipper. Wood chipper. Wood chipper. Whoa. Whoa. Sound is so obscene. Inch by inch, just swallow down, never to receive. Wood chipper. Wood chipper. Wood chipper. Wood chipper. Wood chipper. Wood chipper. This is finally it. You're chopped to little bits. You finally got spread on the lawn. No more of your bullshit. Wood chipper. 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 Wood chipper.
And that's the latest release from us. Like it or not, we like it. We're having fun. Fuck you, Sony. You know the music.
No, I sent it to Johnny by accident.
Ah, boom.
There you go. Now I sent it to you.
And kids, that's a good reason not to drink and text.
Exactly.
A little public service announcement.
Yeah.
So somebody owes us something for that.
Somebody owes us something.
I can do something with that.
I actually got music to it too.
Oh, do
I
you?
got melody.
Melody.
So
Melodies always change. I know you have the melody when you're writing it, but
yeah,
I find when you after you write it, then you record it, the melody change. You gotta change the melody a little bit to fit the music.
yeah. So it was just it started with the first verse,
Yeah.
and it's very. I find it very like wood chipper, Ramones-esque.
You find the punk song.
I find it very quick, simple. I got ideas for something that you were working on.
Uh-huh.
I'm not gonna name any fucking zombie girl names, but I have a metal version in my head.
Oh, good. 'Cause I just meddled up the fucking country version we made.
And yeah, and for some reason, we're still friends, right?
We are friends. That's right.
It sounded too.
Happy? Crispy?
It was very high end.
Crispy, yeah. That's just the guitar tones.
The guitar tones were very high, and the chord progressions sounded very learning a power chord for the first time.
Yes, I understood that, but it was supposed to be simple when we put the vocals over top of it.
Yeah,
The vocals right along with it. That's just basically keeping the vocals at time. You'll never
Yeah.
fuck, and you'll never
but I don't think that the country version that we wrote
would translate well.
translates over to it.
Hey, this is for our greater success. The more we say something shit, let's try it a different way. Let's do it. Let's make it the best we fucking can.
Yeah.
We're always friends. It's just professional criticism.
Yeah, no, and if you can take the criticism,
I'm
that's just it. That's gotta be a huge deal, especially when you think of like the bigger bands when they got bigger.
Yeah.
Think about like Kiss
Mhm.
when they got big. Guns N' Roses, when they got big, they wrote with other people.
Mm-hmm.
Duff wrote with someone, Slash wrote with someone, Axl wrote with someone, and Izzy just wrote. Those four wrote and stuff, and I got this from Duff personally. He fucking told me himself that when they did the Use Your Illusions, after, so they were doing the tour. They started off, as we were talking on the weekend, they were opening up for Iron Maiden.
Yep.
Nobody knew who the fuck these guys were.
Seventh Son tour.
The seventh son of the seventh son. Nobody knew who the fuck these ass clowns were. They didn't fit with Iron Maiden.
No.
They were, who the fuck are these guys? I don't even think Sweet Child of Mine was out yet.
I don't think anything was out yet.
Maybe.
I don't think the album was even out yet. Because Welcome to Jungle was the first one.
Welcome to the Jungle was first, then Sweet Child of Mine, then Paradise City.
Yeah.
As far as I remember.
That's as far as I remember, unless there's a Mandela effect.
Unless there's something else that we missed because of the fact that, what would you say was the first single off of Faith No More is a Real Thing?
Epic.
No, it was from out of nowhere.
Was it really?
Yeah, but nobody fucking played it because nobody fucking cared.
Ah.
Here in Canada, Much Music didn't fucking play it because they were like, this isn't with our fucking time. We only have 1 hour to fucking play something. We need to play fucking every week because it was every week on a Thursday they had 1 hour to play metal.
Yeah, the Power Hour.
It's the Power Hour, so they needed to play one Iron Maiden song, one Metallica, and I need one Metallica.
Yeah.
Maybe some Peace Cells. On any given day, if those three weren't playing, Motorhead Ace of Spades was playing.
Yeah.
You'd get a couple other things here and there, the Cult, and they had to mix it in.
You get hair metal in there as well.
And the hair metals too, and they had a wide variety of genres of the heavy to fit in. You had to fit in your Motley Crue, you had to fit in your Metallica, you had to fit in your Megadeth. Slayer, not yet a video. There was a lot of Anthrax videos out. They went the video route. There was Motorhead. There was Sepultura, like all of them. Fucking Elimination. Overkill. They had a lot to fit in an hour. And for some reason, Faith No More from out of nowhere just didn't make the cut.
Didn't it start? It was 2 hours at first. That was an hour and a half. Then it was down to an hour. Then it was down to a fucking half hour.
Half hour every day, Tuesday to Thursday. Or something like that, or Monday to Thursday, or something like that.
But still, what's that? 2-3 videos?
They changed it to, and they're like, but we're giving you 2 hours.
Plus, you got fucking.
But you had fucking either the fucking blonde chick talking, fucking Gallagher talking, fucking the black guy was pretty good. Strombopoulos, he was good. But and Erica M sometimes it was.
I was
Steve.
I was watching when she was on. Oh yeah, Steve, that fucking dude, the curly haired blonde.
Even though Erica M had a huge nose on her, I'd still watched it for her.
Yeah, that's good.
Oh yeah, I can't remember what the first girl's name was. For some reason, Brown popped into my head. I can't remember.
I don't know.
But yeah, no, but that's what I mean. Nobody knows, like Mandela effect, because of the fact that when it's pumped out,
nobody remembers. Oh, look at that! Pat's here.
Pat's here. Yo, sorry, composing some metal and dude, that is awesome. We were just talking about writing and shit. That is awesome. So Pat, I know you have written and recorded on the side with somebody. What does it say? Plus, I had wood chipper stuck in my head at work. That is awesome. Thank you so much, Pat.
Thank you, Pat.
That is awesome. That is not something that you should have in your head at work, Pat.
No.
Not with your job. I'm sorry. We're not going to say what you do just because of the fact that I don't want to get you in any trouble if somebody ever sees it. That is awesome.
It is awesome.
But you should not have that in your head with your job. You, yes. Me, yes. Pat, no. Love it, love it, love it. Are you writing with anybody, Pat, or is this just all on your own? And what kind of metal are you writing? As we wait, I'll drink this and you will watch me.
I will watch it. Adult contemporary metal, I think he's going to put. Or he's going to give us a link over to read.
Yeah, he's laughing at the whole fucking. You? Yes. Me? Yes. Pat? No. But I want to hear this 30-second delay of what Pat is writing and if he's writing with anybody.
Well, there's a 30-second delay. I almost need a fucking Jeopardy thing to make him feel welcome. Instead of watching Jeopardy at the same time.
If he does not put it in the form of a question, I will be surely disappointed.
I will be. We're competing with Jeopardy. This is a secret question, or can everybody see it?
No, everybody can see this.
Black metal, just guitars right now. I have a vocalist.
What is black metal?
That's kind of racist, dude. It's a little racist.
Racist if you like the people.
Oh.
Where were we before Pat came in?
I don't fucking remember. Think I pay attention to this show? They're telling, I don't know. I'm lost. Wah, wah, wah. Use your words.
I was just thinking.
Do we need an intro?
No. What were we gonna do with you? There was an intro that I was gonna put you on right before we showed the fucking wood chipper. You were going off on something.
I don't remember.
Well, that's just it. As Pat is saying here, there's different types of black metal. I recently saw this thing about that there is like all these subgenres of fucking metal, and it just pissed me right off. Just a second.
Uh-oh.
You betcha.
Yeah, here we go.
You betcha. There is no such fucking thing as fucking subgenres of metal, okay? At the end of the day, of the root of it all, and I've said this before in the show, it's all fucking rock and roll. What did Motorhead fucking started off? Motorhead is the glue that brings every fucking genre of everything together. Rock and roll, heavy metal, punk, all of it. Those are the three main roots of it all, and they all come back to it. Even fucking country, fucking what's her name, fucking married to the hockey player, fucking did Ace of Spades. Some country singer did it, and she was pretty decent. And I'm gonna say,
yeah, I saw that, the blonde chick.
Yeah, the blonde one. Carrie Underwood.
Yeah.
That's who did it. It's all fucking rock and roll. Motorhead started off their show. We are Motorhead and we play rock and roll. And they were the fucking ones that you see any fucking battle vest, whatever the fuck that stupid fucking term is, fucking pisses me off as well.
Reset the clock.
I've gone over my 2 minutes. Seriously, it is all rock and roll. At the root of it all, through black thrash, death thrash, this whatever that
At
it
the
is.
end of the day, when the oven lights come on and you grab the skanky that nobody's picking, and you go home and wake up every morning with an itch on your balls, that's how you know.
That is rock and roll right there.
That is rock and roll.
That and the ultimate rock and roll saying that's gonna live in infamy with me. We share everything, right? You know what I'm talking
I know what
about.
you're talking about.
Because when you said what you did, that just reminded me of that. And I was just like, that is it. That's rock and roll.
That's rock and roll.
That's what the same guy said. Well, that's rock and roll for you. We come to Vancouver and we get 10 people. We go to fucking Calgary. We play for 1,000.
We play fucking Vancouver. The only fucking people that come out are our fucking friends.
Yeah, but we go to nobody else. There's no following to them or anything like that. We go to Calgary. 1,000 people show up.
Yeah, they're fucking sold out.
Yeah. They did all right over in Spain, and I'm happy for them.
Yeah.
And that just reminds me of like the whole fucking thing of how humble he is and how he's done and everything like that. And I'm like,
Shut up, he's drunk.
at the end of the day, he doesn't walk around like a fucking snob.
No.
He's still the same jism sodom
Okay, he's a good dude.
that he was when I first met him.
We hung out with those pretty good dudes, except for that one guy who like fucking Nirvana so much that you always fucking.
Didn't he wear a fucking armband too?
I don't know what he fucking wore, but he pissed me off. I couldn't fucking stand that guy.
You're not talking fucking Sutton, right?
Yeah.
Oh, I'm talking. No, he didn't wear. There's another dude that fucking wore an armband.
Who wore an armband?
Fuck, I can't remember his name.
He wore an armband for Kurt Cobain.
He was wearing a black armband
I think
because it was a thing that was going around.
it wasn't Chad.
No. Oh fuck no.
Oh, I did it.
No fucking way. Shit, I don't know.
I don't remember all that fucking old people from back then either much.
My singer has music on Spotify. Dude, please share. Does your singer have music on YouTube? Because that's the easiest way for us to show on this thing. I don't know how to fucking hook up.
The easiest way he knows how to show is way beyond my pay grade.
Yeah.
Way beyond my pay grade.
I did that at work once a couple years ago. So we're looking at this thing. And there's like 3 or 4 of us looking at this thing. And it was like in a fucking line, straight out of fucking like Scooby-Doo or something. And one person on the far left said, "This is under my pay grade." And the next one, mine too. And I was like, well, it's below mine. Like, I didn't want to fucking fall in line with these guys. I'm like, no fucking way.
You remember when we were fucking hanging out with Jay at the bar there? We were sitting there and he fucking said, "Dude, we were talking about you. We were talking about how you just go up to fucking people no matter who they were and go like that. Come here."
I remember the first time I heard that story about how you called out the fucking art director on the fucking X-Files.
Yeah,
The biggest fucking show of the fucking 90s.
I don't think it was the producer.
It was the art director.
Was it the art director?
The art director. So he's not quite here, but he's up there.
Well,
He's above your pay grade.
he was our boss.
Yeah, he's basically your boss. And the fact that I hear the story
Because
from...
the art director hires the
Yeah,
construction and
yeah.
it's like those fucking tournament maps, right?
Yeah,
The
the-
directors go.
It's a fucking pyramid scheme.
It is a pyramid scheme.
I just remember the fact that I heard the story of like how you come out of the fucking dungeon, which is basically a room in the middle of a fucking studio.
Then the carpenters just slapped the fuck together. They divided the paint section and the fucking
Yeah,
and the fucking construction. They divided that.
yeah, and in the middle of this fucking wall that that matches the fucking Great Wall of China is a room that was about the size of this room. I would say it's about
I'd say it's a little smaller.
maybe a little smaller. It was probably this room here. I'm gonna guess is like maybe 12 by 8. I'm gonna say that.
I'd
was,
say it's a little more closed in.
Yeah. I'm gonna say that because I got to see it. Just the fact that the story that I heard about how you just like the door swings out and you like point at the fucking art director and you like. And oh, what the fuck was it? It was some sort of fucking pirate thing or something.
No, that was fucking Voyage of the Unicorn. And what they fucking wanted. Fucking
I've never even heard of this show or whatever the fuck it was. What the
and fucking they had me sitting there and
sounds like fucking made up.
I had to fucking I had to make all these fucking hoolies that went around the fucking in the interior of the ship. All these fucking hoolies that were all around. And I had to go get the vinyl for it and fucking cut it in Northman. Go to Burnaby, get the vinyl for it, and it was a mile shit stuff that was never easy to work with. And then I had to go back to Vancouver to make hundreds of them. Then I had to go back to fucking the studios to apply them. I was there all fucking night. And the fucking art, it was the producer or someone. The producer comes in and looks around and he says, "What the fuck is this? This looks like shit." And I had my fucking clenched fist. I was about to fucking say something to him, and fucking Luke comes running in. Dungy, go up and smoke and then go home.
That's the shit right there. I remember.
I don't know the fuck who you are. I've been out all fucking night. You fucking dick.
I'm gonna ask you, and then I'll tell mine.
Yeah.
What was the first?
You're a speeder by your hand.
Yeah, I see that or hear it. What was your first interaction with Big Captain Lou? When was the first time you met him? Was it at work or was it at the home?
No, it was at home. It was at the house. I mean, even before that, before we met, because he'd be upstairs with a fucking Lamb's Navy rum, and we'd all be downstairs and get the fuck out of my house. And they're like, "Okay, you guys gotta go now."
Mine was I was over there, so Lou's still living there. Lou's still living there, and you obviously where the laundry room was.
Yeah.
Lou just bought "Do Not Smack Me."
That was going through my mind. I had my hands cuffed.
Lou just bought a new washer and dryer. And I'm over there and I'm going to pick up Jay for some reason. And I helped Lou bring them down to the laundry room. And Jay did, and Ace did nothing. And his thing was, oh, you know who else didn't do nothing?
Ben.
Yeah, he was there too.
Ben's the ace, really.
Yeah. So obviously, if I'm going to pick up Jay for someone,
Ace, Ben,
I picked up Ace on the way. I'm gonna be the Paul Stanley. The guy I picked up is gonna be Ace, and we were heading to Paul's. Or no, we were heading to Gene's. There was no Peter Chris. So, yeah. So I'm Paul Stanley. I pick up Ace. We're heading to Jeans. So we get there, and I ended up helping them lift these fucking two things down, the washer and the dryer. Fucking washers are fucking heavy as fuck. And I help him bring them down. And it's like, and I remember that to this day, he's like, it's about fucking time you hung out with somebody that knows how to do something.
And Ace did nothing.
And Ace did nothing. There was Double Ace that did nothing. Well, he always said that Ace did nothing, but Gene really did nothing either.
No.
And I just remember, and I did this, and so he gave me a Jack or whatever. What did he drink?
Lamb's Navy rum.
Lamb's Navy rum.
Dark.
Yeah, dark. And the only reason, and he mix it with Coke, and there'd be like that much Coke in it. And this is the strongest fucking, and this is my first introduction to hard alcohol mixed. Like before, like the tequila thing, we did it straight.
Yeah.
I don't think I did screwdrivers yet then. And so this was my first, I think I was like 18. I was always beer. I was always like a Molson or Labatt or Kokanee or whatever, because that's what I thought it was. And so this drink was harder than fuck. I took a sip from it, and seriously, it knocked me on my fucking ass.
Yeah, when we fucking
Lou made me a drink,
He makes Travis drink.
and for helping him bring this fucking washer and dryer down when nobody else would. Oh, because the other guy that I picked up, Ace,
Yeah.
well, he just broke his back,
Oh yeah.
so he couldn't do shit.
Fucking he fucking Lou after the end of the fucking day on usually pretty much fucking any day on your way out. You can't fucking leave unless you have a fucking drink. But like the whole fucking crew will be back there. We'll be fucking drinking some fucking.
I tell people the stories of those days. Like, I only got them secondhand.
Mm-hmm.
We're almost done this shit.
I think so.
We are too.
We are done this shit.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
I tell people the stories of how it used to be in the industry of the film.
Mm-hmm.
I tell them about the stories of like how you guys would get paychecks, and there'd be a number at the end of the, like, what number check you got, and then
Yeah.
you would pull a card. Somebody would cut the deck, and you'd pull a card, and if your number came up, you had to buy beer for the crew.
Yeah, if you're in the player.
If you were to, this
You're
is
gonna have beer. Well, it's just basically anybody chipping in.
yeah. Everybody got, basically it worked out that everybody got a drink. I got this from a friend of mine that works electrical in film. Don't show up late, or your next day you're bringing coffee, like, and not just fucking Starbucks in a fucking box, or Tim Hortons. Tim's in a box. You're bringing fucking Starbucks, fucking $3 fucking coffees for everybody. Yeah, there's just shit like that. Like, you didn't get away with shit back then. Because guys, I work with guys that they fucking show up like 3 minutes late, 5 minutes late, 10 minutes late, 45 minutes late. Oh, don't worry, I'll stay late. I'll make up for it.
Remember Ben saying shit about you can't say anything to anybody now? You say tell them at work, you're trying to help them out, they get all fucking upset and offended.
Oh yeah, he told me that. Yeah, when he did that one, yeah.
Like yeah, if it happens, everybody's feelings get fucking hurt. Which is my fucking campaign, bring back bullying.
And I can totally see that. I didn't know that they got rid of the seniority board in 2010.
Yeah.
Because that's, and with feelings and things like that, it's gone back to the original who you know and who you love.
Because when you're on the crew, then fucking that's what they call you up. They're not going to try anybody else.
No, they don't want to try anybody else. and then they wait, and then you have to wait for somebody to retire.
Well,
Especially with the industry, it's not as good as it once was.
no,
We don't have 100 and something shows being filmed here anymore.
no, but also too, they always, it's always who you know, because even jail, like if someone mentions who can I get to run the sign shop, the blue in jail, call Dundee. And then they call me, and then they can't afford me. No, you know, he tried to.
That's exactly what I
The
like.
guy
What
that
I was saying. What happened to me like 3 weeks ago?
Yeah.
A local company called me up. They matched me dollar for dollar, and I was just like, so I took it to the where I was working for like X amount of years, and I said, "Hey, this is what happened. You got 10 grand."
And yeah,
And they're like, "No." And I was like, "Okay."
yeah. Well, then the guy called me up, and he offered, basically at the end of the day, he offered me the same wage and everything that I have now. Plus, I get weekends off now, so.
Yeah, and you got weekends off.
I totally have it's like totally blew off.
That's like my friend that does electrical.
But now Jay said he's shutting that shop down because of the fucking film industry.
So, yeah, and then like I got my friend that I said does electrical. I've worked with him, you know, in my field, and then he goes and he does that. And he's at Jenny off, and he's like, he calls me up, and he's like, "Oh, we're so full. You gotta come down. I made 140 grand last year," and I'm like, "Well, I didn't, but I slept in my own bed." You know, like.
Yep.
He, as a Jenny op, he was doing fucking 16-hour days. He bought a fucking fifth wheel,
Why you gotta pay the fucking thing off?
and he was sleeping on site in this thing, in this trailer that he'd pull with his truck.
Well, he probably lives somewhere fucking. He probably has a home.
He lives out here in Chilliwack,
Yeah,
but he was only at home on Sunday,
that's
and that was just to check to see if anybody broke in.
Yeah, that's a long drive though. It wouldn't be fun. I think Lou did that once in a while too. Brought his camper over and just stayed in the fucking camper rather than running back all the way.
Well, yeah, because these guys get used to it.
Anyway, this crap's done.
This crap's done. Pat, send us a bunch of links. I want to hear some shit. Send me the Spotify links to this singer of yours. Even if it's black metal, I'll still listen to it. Let's see, there's Spotify. There are many types of black metal. No, that was the last one. My singer has the Spotify. Okay. I hope everything's going good for you, Pat, with that recording. I am so into the fucking more into the whole support the local scene. It's getting more and more as I'm seeing. It's like what you sent me. But that was like the fucking stupidest fucking research thing I've ever fucking seen.
I sent
You sent me a thing from fucking buddy with the hat and the beard and fuck, what the fuck is that guy's name? I'll get it here in a second.
Hey, we're fucking done here. Like and subscribe.
Oh, Kicking Harold with his fucking thing about fucking that streaming has made ticket prices go up.
Yeah.
No shit, Sherlock. Like, holy fuck.
That one, yeah.
I was like, no shit. That's fucking, like, I'm like, holy fuck. I'm not going to even press the fucking grenade button.
The artists have to get paid. We're shutting it down. Like and subscribe to this shit.
Yeah, like and subscribe as always.
As always, I know you won't, but just like it and unsubscribe if you really want.
Yeah.
Do us half a favor.
Do us half a favor. Exactly. Yeah. You know, I'm just like, fuck's sake. How is that even a fucking thing thing to talk about, like for him. Like that's like one of those things that I've talked about before is like these people that become streamers and all this other stuff, and they make little videos and reels. They for every 3 to 5 good ones, they make one bad one that you. So and you're like, oh, I like this guy. I'm gonna see what else they have, and you look at it, and I'm like, what the fuck? It's just bullshit.
Anyway,
Cheers, Pat.
like and subscribe. Go to Scarecrow Murder on our YouTube channel and watch our cool music. It really sucks, but it's funny anyway.
Yeah, it's fun.
It's fun. That's all it is. Dig it.
There's another one coming. I think we're gonna re-record the vocals on it because, like I said, I wrote it, never practiced it,
No, I get it. That's fine.
and it was hard to. But now I'm gonna be listening to it, and I'm like, you know what you really gotta do? Send me a copy of just the music. Do that for me. All right.
Sorry.
All right, Pat. Thanks for coming out.
Adios. Goodbye.
I don't even know who came out. Nobody ever comes out on the face page because, well,
Not till Wednesdays.
they all watch it on Wednesday.
Wednesday poop day.
Wednesday poop day. As it Tuesday is there anything on here that we need to ban?
Yes. We better give the watchers their paychecks.
Yeah.
So you better watch this crap. We'll end the overtime so hot. You're gonna be working overtime watching this crap now too. Ah.
All right.
All right.
Oh wait, no, don't do that one. Let's actually end this thing properly.
We're gonna end this thing properly this time.